Did you know there are certain habits, attitudes that seem completely harmless on the surface, but are actually, quietly, destroying the respect people have for you? It's a slow erosion, something you might not even notice until it's too late. These behaviors weaken your presence. They devalue your worth, and they blur your boundaries until they barely exist. As the old saying goes, respect isn't earned by pleasing others. It's earned by protecting your own limits. So today, let's talk about the silent killers of respect. The habits you need to drop right now if you want to be seen, heard, and valued for who you truly are. First and foremost, you have to stop over-explaining yourself. Think about it. Every time you feel the need to justify a decision, to give a long-winded reason for saying no, what are you really communicating? You're signaling insecurity. You're basically saying, I'm not sure if my decision is valid on its own. So, here are a bunch of excuses to make you approve of it. A simple, calm, and confident no is infinitely more powerful than a long list of justifications. It shows that you trust your own judgment. You don't need external validation for your choices. When you respect your own decisions enough to let them stand on their own, others will have no choice but to follow suit. Your no is a complete sentence. Start treating it like one. Next, you must stop becoming everyone's emotional dumping ground. We all want to be there for our friends, to be empathetic and supportive. But there's a huge difference between empathy and self-sacrifice. Are you the person everyone calls to unload their drama, their complaints, their negativity? They vent for an hour, then hang up feeling lighter, while you're left feeling drained, heavy, and exhausted. You've absorbed all their emotional baggage. This isn't a friendship. It's a one-way transaction. Your energy is your most valuable resource, and you are not obligated to be a free therapist for everyone in your life. You are not responsible for healing everyone. Learn to set boundaries. Say things like, I can tell you're going through a lot, but I don't have the emotional capacity to discuss this right now. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. A true friend will understand. This brings me to the next point. Stop helping the ungrateful. Kindness is a beautiful quality, but when it's constantly taken for granted, it becomes a weakness. Take a look at your relationships. Is there someone who only appears when they need a favor? They're full of praise and friendship when they want something, but disappear the moment their need is met. When this happens, your kindness isn't seen as a gift, it's seen as a tool. They're using you. Healthy, sustainable kindness requires balance and reciprocity. It's a two-way street. Don't keep pouring your time, energy, and resources into people who never, ever pour back into you. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. You'll just end up empty. True generosity is wonderful, but it must be discerning. Invest your kindness where it will be valued and, ideally, returned. Now for a habit that so many of us are guilty of. Stop apologizing for existing. Sorry, can I just ask a question? Sorry to bother you. Oh, sorry. When someone bumps into asterisk, you asterisk. Why do we do this? We apologize when we've done absolutely nothing wrong. Each unnecessary apology sends a subtle message. My presence is an inconvenience. My needs are less important than yours. I don't deserve to take up this space. You are teaching people to treat you as secondary. You have every right to speak, to ask questions, to take up physical and conversational space. Replace sorry with thank you. Instead of sorry I'm late, try thank you for your patience. Instead of sorry for rambling, try thank you for listening. It's a small change in language, but it's a massive shift in mindset. Respect begins the moment you stop shrinking yourself. Let's talk about another trap. Seeking approval. When your primary motivation is to get validation from others, you're living in a cage built by their opinions. People-pleasing is one of the fastest ways to destroy your own authenticity. You start to shape your words, your actions, and even your beliefs to fit what you think others want to see. You become a chameleon, but you lose your own color. True, unshakable confidence doesn't come from a chorus of applause. It comes from within. It's born from acting in alignment with your own values, your own principles, your own truth, regardless of whether anyone else is clapping. When you stop chasing their approval, you give yourself the freedom to be you. And ironically, that's when you'll earn the most genuine respect. Finally, and this is crucial, do not stay silent when you are disrespected. How many times have you let a rude comment slide, ignored a dismissive tone, laughed off a joke made at your expense? Every time you do that, you are non-verbally communicating that this behavior is acceptable. You are teaching people that they can treat you this way without consequence. Now, I'm not saying you need to start a fight or create a huge confrontation. You don't need to match their energy. In fact, a calm, firm response is far more powerful. Something as simple as, "I don't appreciate that comment," or "Please don't speak to me in that tone," or even just a direct question. "What did you mean by that?" This puts the focus back on them and their behavior. It shows you value yourself. Your self-respect is the strongest boundary you will ever have. You have to be its guardian. So, let's bring it all together. Respect isn't something you can demand with words. It's not about making grand declarations. It's built in the small, consistent actions you take every single day. It's in saying no without feeling guilty. It's in speaking up for yourself without fear. It's in valuing your own energy, your time, and your kindness. It's in living authentically without needing an audience to applaud you. Real, lasting respect from others begins at the exact moment you decide to treat yourself with unconditional dignity. It all starts with you. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments which one of these habits you're ready to let go of. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on building a stronger, more confident you. See you in the next video.